Welcome to the Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Anderson's Grill and Bar and Maeve's Bar Sligo.
Perfect.
Right.
Episode 217.
Let's go for it. Last one.
On the record keeping. Oh, yeah.
The last hurrah.
The last of my unmarried life.
Yeah. I wonder will you be a dry out shite?
Yeah,
Sorry.
well, I probably won't be able to. Like, I can't do next week. So it starts immediately.
Well, I was going to say, I wonder will you be even a dryer out shite?
What do you mean dryer out shite?
Ah,
I'm
doesn't
not
matter.
dry.
Forget about it. Just go get married then and forget about everyone in your life.
I'm not going to do that.
Go do it.
No, I won't.
Yeah. Go and
I just
fucking...
can't make it the next week because the wife wants to go away for a few
Oh,
days.
go off with your fancy woman. Why don't you go off now with your fancy woman, yeah?
Yeah.
And forget about me and Brendan here.
I will, yeah.
Two single bachelors left behind. Like
Far from two single.
No, but
I
you know
have
what we'll
literally been carrying the two single bachelor can.
You have not, no. Do you know what we'll do, Brendan, instead? Let's go off and try and get fiddled with by hoovers inside. So you can't do that anymore. You won't be able to do that anymore. I'm going to go and get fiddled with by old hoovers inside the town.
Earlier this week, we did a competition for 2 tickets for the Alan Clark Big News Coming Soon podcast with the TF and Casper, which, by the way, we'll talk about later. It's marvellous.
Yeah.
But I do laugh when I asked in the WhatsApp group between the three of us, what would we do as a competition?
Yeah.
What was your suggestion?
Everyone send in their big old throbbing out flutes or something.
He said send in picture, big old ditty. That's good.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, that would have been a really good competition.
No, it
if you
wouldn't.
want to win 2 tickets to Alan Clark, send in your big old flappy old ditties into us there. We have a right look at them. We'll pick out
our favourite.
We'll pick out our favourite old pair of old ditties.
Yeah, best supporting bra.
Yeah.
What was I going to say to you? Did you like my lettuce thing that I was using, the lettuce dryer?
Yeah. I thought that was something that would. Does it grind it up?
No, it doesn't. You wash the lettuce in the sink, and then you put the lettuce into this thing, and then you swivel it around, and it takes the water off it.
Do you not just give it a good shakeroo?
You could, but this is an even better shakeroo.
I'd use the Dyson.
So this is sent to what?
I have a Dyson hairdryer, man.
You could set it to cold.
Yeah, I just said it's cold. Oh, I'd have the water blowing off that rate 6 seconds.
You'd lose the bounceability of the lettuce.
You think that a Dyson hairdryer would dry it up too much almost?
Yeah,
is it?
and it's funny, we talked about it then, that obviously it doesn't, it's been in the house since we moved in. I got it years and years and years ago, back of a day where I decided to have salad. I thought I'm going to need something to dry my lettuce.
I must get everything that I need now, right now, because I'm eating salads all the time.
I don't know why. I can't even remember. Maybe it was something we used to have at home. I don't know. But I picked it up in the shop and that's a great joke.
Yeah, like there was a time there where I said to Nicola, I'm going to start drinking more water. And I ordered like 4 crates of Evian to the house. That's it now. I've decided I'm drinking water from now on. And I will do until these crates are gone. And then I'll forget that I wanted to drink water all the time.
But the thing about the lettuce thing is, obviously, it's in our house, shared myself and Laura and Sean. Sean's never used it.
Yeah.
But we were thinking that if we all concertedly told Sean that lettuce is great for you, I'd say he'd start using it.
If he said it makes you look younger.
Yeah.
If you're like, geez, it takes about 5 years off.
5 years out, you get big muscles.
You do, yeah. You get big glamour muscles.
Yeah.
We have to call out Tabby and Sean. They only work out their glamour muscles. Do you know the way they're always?
They don't use the functional muscles.
No, they're only working out the arms and stuff like that. The two of them have 4 legs between them. 4 old pins. I was saying that's the last night at the gig. I was saying, ye two flutes, man, you only work out the glamour muscles inside in the gym. And then, you know what Sean said to me?
What?
Cut me right down to my core.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even saying nothing to him really that bad. Only
what would you know about muscles?
He said, you look at you, man, you never go to the gym. And I don't know what it was something like...
And that cut you to your core?
It did. It was something like, oh, you fat shit or something anyway, he said. He said as if you'd go to the gym, you fat flabby shit or something.
Something like that. That doesn't sound like what he'd say now, but okay.
No, I know, but definitely something along those lines. But that cut me tight as well. But I'm thinking about going to the gym now, Ray. So I think about getting fit. So I might buy everything. I might buy a treadmill.
Dumbbells.
I might buy I'm going to buy absolutely everything.
Those straps that you'd use to pull out.
Oh yeah, the extension bands, whatever they're called.
Big plastic bands.
Big plastic bands. Yeah.
And if you don't use them, like for the exercise, you can put them around your 50s.
They're called resistant bands. I'm only after thinking.
That's the one it is.
And I tell you, I've been resisting them for a long time, Ray.
I was going to make that joke. Oh, I made a Kendy joke. To Laura.
You mean a shite joke?
A shite joke, yeah. She said she's a bit of a sore knee, and she was asking people about it.
Right.
And some lady said that you need to get arachnia, or something like that. Arachnia. right? That's one thing.
Arachne is the spider.
Yeah, and then witch hazel. And I said, which hazel is that now? And she looked at me going, that's a real Kendy joke.
Yeah. Which hazel you had about? Arachne is fear of spiders, isn't it?
Arachnophobia.
Arachnophobia. That's all the crack. So that's Ray. Ray's getting married. And are you looking forward to it? Are you nervous? Are you?
So there's a variety of things happening now. And I'm sorry if all that's going on at the moment is this.
Yeah,
So
no, but that's okay because I've noticed that as well because you came in and you immediately started talking about the wedding. But what I did notice about you talking about the wedding, it was like you were talking about your wedding, not Laura's.
No, I'm talking about Laura's wedding, not mine.
No, but the way you're organising it though, you're like, I had to do this and I had to do this and I had to do this. But any other man in the country ever got married said, oh, she's on about doing something, I haven't a clue what it is.
Yes, so
So what does Laura get to organise? Does she even get to pick her own dress?
She picked her own dress, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but she did loads and loads of other stuff. She has organised, I'd say, 75-80% of the wedding.
And then you reorganised it then.
The only thing that I've been left with is on the logistical side. So it's lighting, it's sound, you know.
But you're not supposed to be in charge of that at your own wedding.
No, but I normally there isn't any of that at your own wedding. But I've made it.
Why? Is that because that's your favourite day?
Yeah, and I was joking with Vinnie Higgins, Sligo's premium mic stand provider this evening. I was saying that like I will be in a rush to get through the day so I can get you the gig that I've organised.
That you have to do that night then as well. Like.
I do feel like I'm working at it.
I love the way we were on about the dinner earlier on, like, and then you were. I think I must have mentioned something to you about the desserts or what time, you know. Or I think I said, and you said 8:15.
Yeah,
and I started dying laughing because I was like. How do you know the dessert's at 8:15?
Oh,
like,
do it all timed out.
But don't do that though.
I shouldn't.
Please just let people relax.
I'm going to find it really, really difficult now to sit there on the day and not be like, come on now, come on. I'll be pulling at you going, Mark, can you get them to eat faster?
17 minutes past 8, Jaxie. How are you getting on with the beef? Is it chewy? The beef's a bit chewy, is it, lads? We might postpone till 20 past. Give it till 20 past. But I'd say cut it up into bigger pieces though and just swallow them whole. Don't even taste lovely. I can promise you. I'd say just start swallowing it.
I need to get as far as I'm concerned, after tomorrow evening I will be in I'll enjoy this now in relaxing mode.
Yeah, so no. So I'm worried that you won't relax on the day at all now. That's my big worry.
Yeah.
Is that you'll be running around in rain.
No, I'm going to try not to. I'm really try not to.
I might have
to take some drugs. I might have to go to Dr. Joe and say, can you give me something that'll just make me very relaxed and not care?
Yeah, could you give me something that won't make me a sound engineer?
Earplugs. If you're looking for me at the wedding, I'll be the one with the blindfold and the earplugs.
Yeah, I am worried, Ray. I'm worried that you won't be enjoying this at all. That you'll be kind of going, I'm not sure about that.
Could someone dim that light or that's very loud over there?
I was wondering.
File a draft.
I was thinking about moving the chocolate fountain, Jackson.
Oh no!
I was thinking about moving the sweet cart.
And even this evening, one of the guests, Tony Travers, he texts me and says, "Where am I staying?" Then all of a sudden, I was immediately going, "Geez, I'm going to have to meet him now and show him where the room is and make sure."
Just tell him.
Yeah, but I worry that he won't find it or he'll be looking for it, and I'd hate to be.
But it's also mad that you're actually organising where people are staying though as well.
Yeah, but it's the puzzle I can never complete. It's great.
This is the other thing I know, but that's the other thing about when we booked Castle Dargan. They said, lovely, you have 40 rooms.
Yeah.
Tell your guests.
No, we're getting married in an Airbnb.
You are getting married in an Airbnb.
Exactly. So there's like a limited number of rooms and I keep trying to squeeze people into them.
All of a sudden, you're going to say, Mark and Nicola, come here. Any chance you might share the bed with Luke and Daphne, will you? Before you
exactly what's going to happen.
Like, for fuck's sake.
Honestly, I'm making up beds in my head.
They said the bed is massive. They reckon they can get 3 couples into it.
Definitely get 3 couples into it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I'd start getting handsy then. I'd be like, oh, jeez, Nicola, that's Luke. Oh, shit. She's about to finger Luke.
Oh, no.
Why did I say?
I don't know. What's going through your head?
I'm only saying. No, but I do. It's just. I really wish that you'd relax and. But the thing is, you've no one to fall back on at all because Sean is
great. He's marvelous.
He's a great fella. He's one of my favourite people in the world.
Yeah, but he's well able to manage all of this.
Ray, you poor naive bastard.
No, but you're in there as well.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm thinking Barry's there as well. I have 3 good men. And when you think about it, right? Barry Sullivan is one of my groomsmen. That man runs events daily.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, he doesn't do them at night though. That's the problem.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. What I mean is, I love Sean. He's a brilliant. No, but you and him are like I was going to say a 50-50, more like an 80-20 or a 90-10
A good
package.
team.
Yeah. So if you're saying to him, geez, I really need you to, he'd be going, this is what's going to happen. You're going to say, Sean, everyone's outside.
Yeah.
I really need you to get them into this room here now. And Sean will go, Ray, I'm on it.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? What do you think?
I'm going to set up a WhatsApp group.
What do you think I should do?
I'm going to set up a WhatsApp group with me and Sean on the day.
Yeah.
And we're going to be able to chat then. And
You know, that's not a WhatsApp group. That's just a text. You're going to set up a WhatsApp group between the two of you.
In my head, there was like a profile picture for the group, and it'd be like me and him at the wedding.
No, you just text him. Like that's all you have to do when you want to. That's not a group. It's unreal.
Okay, yeah. That's
So
fair
like
enough.
he's going to go, I'm right on that, Ray. I'm just going
Yeah.
to go to the guy who normally helps me with that, and then he's
Yeah.
going to turn back around to you.
Yeah.
And say, Ray. He's going to say, Ray, I really need your help because Ray needs everyone back in here now.
Yeah. And then I'm going to.
And then you're going to go, I'll do that, Jacksie. Don't worry
no,
about it.
and that's lovely. Delighted with that.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting dynamic. Like there's more chance of you being the bridezilla at the wedding than there is Laura.
Well, at the moment now, I'm having a tough few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to.
It's not going the way I thought it'd go.
Yeah, but now, and I'll finish the conversation with
No,
this as well. But I'll tell you now.
Go and tell you the story of how it's.
Yeah,
not
tell
going.
me the story. But all I'd say to you is, Ray, it never does end up the same way it's supposed to.
No.
Nicola was supposed to marry someone else.
Oh.
It just happens. She went with this.
It all started with the wedding ring.
Yeah.
That didn't fit.
The big fat fingers on you.
Big fat fingers.
They used to call you sausage fingers, McAndrew.
Sausage fingers.
They used to call you sausage
Yeah,
fingers. Here
yeah.
comes sausage fingers down the road. Look at them.
Pigs and blankets,
Look at
McAndrew.
him there, man. They used to
Yeah.
call him, what's your man's name? Prince Charles or whatever.
Yeah, stubby toes.
There's always Stumpy hand Charles there.
I can't get over it. I sized up my yoke with the little cable tie sizer thing.
I've been sizing up the yoke for ages, man. It doesn't matter how far you try to extend it, Ray.
I just went pure small, and we got it about 2 weeks ago and tried it on, and it didn't fit. But it went on, but I lost the blood flow to the top of my finger.
Yeah, you
so
can't get it off then.
I lose the finger. So we emailed the lady that made the lovely rings, and she was on holidays.
Oh, great.
So-
That's not going to work.
So she came back today now, in fairness. She said she'd send a new one out today that's a bit bigger.
Right.
So that
And what size are you, an M or an N?
I don't know what I am.
An L or a J or something.
Some one of them letters.
Well, you
Yeah,
big old
I'm an
fat old
MMM.
But like you're going to be sweating balls as well. I'd tell her go up 2 sizes.
Yeah,
Because when
probably.
you start sweating and you get warm, your fingers extend. The
Speaking-
big sausage hands on you. Like,
Speaking of
they call
sweating,
you Clonakilty McAndrew. That's what it. Oh,
Malins.
fresh old Primo. Fallon's McAndrew.
Malins McAndrew.
Malins it is, yeah.
I'll now tell you the story, and I briefly alluded to this earlier. I don't know, did anyone tell you stuff since? Did Sean let anything on? No? He might have said bits.
No, but what?
So earlier, a couple of podcast episodes
Oh,
back,
you told me this. You told me something about this.
I just gave you a kind of a headline.
The Suchin.
Suchin.
Yeah.
So the Suchin, I might have said a while back that I decided to go made to measure.
Yeah.
And the only reason I went made to measure is because I didn't go to the gym 6 months ago and fix myself. So I thought if I go in and they actually measure me up and they make a suit to suit my contours.
The thing is, you spent the same amount of money though, because if you had spent that 6 months in the gym, you would have spent the same amount of money as it took to make the suit.
Actually, that's so true.
And you got to eat all the Pringles you wanted.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
So fuck us.
Yeah, that's really good thinking. I'm
Yeah.
really happy with it, except for how it's worked out.
Yeah.
So I went up to McGee's in Donegal, and that's where I got my made-to-measure suit. And am I allowed to say that? You're nodding at me there now. It's
No,
probably-
you can't. Of course, they're a big conglomerate, man. They do Miggledy.
They do, yeah. They do
So
Miggledy,
once
yeah.
they do Miggledy, they're all right. I don't think they're going to lose a huge amount of business with your fat shit of a body, man. That's going to be fit into their suits.
But then obviously I felt really bad because, as you pointed out, I should have gone to my local EJs who also do meant-to-measure suits.
I'll tell you one
And in the meantime, they've said to me, we wouldn't have bothered measuring you. So that was that. So up to McGee anyway, I got my and I felt like a little princess because when you go up to McGee, I said it in the previous episode, you pick out all the bits of the suit. It's not just, I thought it was a case you go in and they measure you and then you get one of the suits off the hanger and they put the measure, they make it to your specifications.
Yeah.
That is not the case. You go up and you pick out all the little bits and then they send it off to Morocco. And of course, when the earthquake hit, I got worried because I thought, I'm not getting that suit now. That's the end of that.
No. You thought,
if ever there was a first world problem.
You thought that the earthquake was because they got your material and kind of threw it on the ground.
Jesus Christ. We cut that out.
Geez, there's some weight in that now.
Yeah. So anyway,
I'm only joking, Ray. You're not a fat shit.
the suit sheen came back anyway, and I went down to collect it myself. Sean O'Reilly. So the first time I went down on my own. That was the first mistake.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have been let go anywhere.
No.
I have no style.
No, yeah, that's true.
I am styleless.
You ain't got no style.
I ain't got no
motherfucker.
style. I don't know nothing about clothes anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, Sean or Laura or you, by that. But I
Sure, I didn't know you were going up
implicate
there.
you. Yeah, but I told you.
You told me after. You said I went up there to
Yeah.
McGee.
That's true. Yeah, I did tell you after.
I
Well,
should
even
really-
then, you should have come with me. Anyway,
You still should have came
I
with me.
still hold you responsible.
Yeah.
So I went up and I made decisions. I made key style decisions with the assistance of the gentlemen in McGee's.
Okay.
And they were very poor in reflection.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Because stop, Brendan, now, please.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm going to talk to him about this, Brendan. now. Right? All I'm reminded of
Yeah.
but is I do remember you tried to buy a Volkswagen Transporter not 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And I thought you learnt this lesson. Do you know what I mean? So what what the fuck did you build? Did you build something like you were making a character in GTA? Like
No, okay, so I went up and I asked them, I said, right, when I had a couple of colours, like, there wasn't a lot of colours.
I was thinking a yellow waistcoat and maybe a blue, they had a royal blue suit.
It goes from black to whatever, navy to brown. And it's everything in between. They're your primary, and there's a burgundy as well. You could go
Yeah.
burgundy route. I decided to go charcoal grey.
Yeah.
Right? And then I picked a button.
Charcoal Ray, you might say.
Charcoal. That's very good. There's your episode there now. Well done. So I got my charcoal grey suit and I picked a button out. But they help you with it. They go, that button. So if I pick a cloth, they go, that's a nice button with that now. And they put it on it. And you go, oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
That looks nice there sitting on that.
What colour was the button?
So the button was black and grey.
Yeah, lovely.
And then the cloth, now you have to remember the cloth is 4 inches by 4 inches. So it's just a little sample cloth.
Yeah.
That's all you see. And then you see the button on top of it.
Right.
And then they go, now you need a bit for the back of the waistcoat. And they take out like 3 or 4 different designs. And they said, there's a nice bright silver one now. That'll go. Right?
Oh, that's shite. Bright silver shite wrist right away. Did you pick bright silver?
I picked bright silver. Not just bright silver on its own. Paisley
No,
bright silver.
Ray,
So-
you're not getting married in 1992. Why did you do that?
Dude, look at the time. It's like when you get a carpet and the carpet is busy. The little sample is slightly busy, but you're going, that's nice now. Isn't that colourful? And then you put it down in the living room, and all of a sudden you're dizzy looking at it.
Yeah.
So these were my decisions. So picked all my bits, and he measured me.
I would not have let you put silver.
I know, but you weren't there because you didn't come because
Yeah,
you let me down as
no,
a friend.
I let you down in the future.
Yeah, your future let me down.
Yeah.
So I went up to collect it there recently, there last week with Sean. And I took it out and your man says, and it was a different guy. So the guy that measured me up was not there. He clearly decided I need to get out of here. I can't be there for that.
He had to leave the country.
He was like, I know.
He said, I have to resign. This fella that's putting together a suit, lads. I have to get out.
There's no way I'm going to be there for that.
I have a flight booked.
He knew not to be there for that. So
He has a new PPS number now. You know that? He's a different name on the system.
No.
He's like your man above with the shooting in the regional,
so
the Regency.
One of the man, he's in a witness protection program.
Yeah, he's in the
somewhere
witness
about
protection
Spain.
program. Yeah. I heard he's in Nova Scotia. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
someone said that.
So one of the managers ended up, I think he is the manager of the shop,
Right.
ended up having to, take the suit out of the plastic all the way from Morocco, where it had been made in very difficult conditions, mind you, after the earthquake and everything.
Well, you man had to shake
Right?
your hand anyway. Fucking when someone stopped fucking knocking on the door.
Well, this might explain some of the things that happened. So we went up anyway and we sat down, and it is a nice princess experience. You're in your own little room and it's marvellous. And Sean is sitting there and he's just, on his phone. And
That's his whole life, by the way, is on the phone.
I put on the suit and my heart dropped out of me arse, so it did, because I looked like I was wearing a school uniform.
Oh, no.
Because what I didn't realise was when I picked grey, charcoal grey as my primary colour, I have no clothes that are grey.
You've never worn
I
grey.
don't wear grey because grey is not something that works with my skin colour.
Yeah.
So I don't have a grey. So I put on the grey and all it was grey. I couldn't see the buttons because they were the same colour as the suit and they blended in, so it looked like the suit was held together with magic. So,
It's magic suit.
a magic suit.
Ray is a major magic
Or
suit.
like a Velcro suit. So I can't see the button. It's like the inside of the waistcoat has a Velcro, and you just stick it in and it just sticks. And then there's the illusion of buttons in the front.
Did your man not laugh you out the door when you were putting this together?
No, but this is now, I will say, and I'm going to have to build myself up because I'm going to have to go in on Tuesday to collect it. because there was alteration there. I'll talk about them in a second.
Are you wearing it?
No, let me continue.
It's lovely.
So I put it on. So I had no tie at this stage. I just had the trouser, the waistcoat, and the jacket on. And I was looking at it, and Sean was looking at it, and he was really quiet. He was worryingly quiet. And I was going, "This isn't good, is it, Sean?" Because he went out to get a tie. And I looked at Sean and went, "I know, we'll fix it, Jackson." Fix it so you come back into your man. So Sean zoned in straight away in the trouser. And he said, "Would the trouser be a bit long?" And your man says, No, that's perfect length. And then Sean says, "Well, hold on now. Look at your trousers." And then look at Ray's. And he did. And he went, "Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I suppose we could take a centimetre off that." And I immediately went, "What about the measurements?"
Yeah.
I have not gotten a centimetre shorter since the last time I seen you 6 months ago.
What happened then? So
we had a job to try and convince him to take the centimetre off. But he went with it. Now, maybe the style now in Donegal is to wear the extra centimetre.
No.
We weren't enjoying it.
No. Donegal style load of bollocks. I always said it right. They couldn't dress themselves up there.
So the next up then, the back of there was a lot of fabric around the ties that wasn't needed. It kind of was a straight line from the pinnacle of my arse right down to my heel.
So it wasn't just the way it looked, it was the shape of it.
It wasn't, it was, we had to trim that in, we had to make it narrower. So then we got the trousers sorted. Tremendous. Then I took the jacket off to look at the waistcoat. I won't lie to you. The back of the waistcoat looks like if you took COVID on in a microscope and looked at it and seen the organisms interacting.
Oh no!
With a bright silver light underneath. That's what it looks like.
It looks
It's a paisley. It's a bright silver. I look like a snooker player in '94. In Florida, not even a British one.
You know when you look into the microscope and they go, amazingly, one of those sperms is going to make it to the fucking egg.
Yeah, there's loads of shit going on. It's like bad water. It's like looking at bad water.
Yeah, I love when they take out, they're like, let's take a sample from the Gareth Vogue and you look into it and it's a full...
It's like, the back of my waistcoat.
There's a society going on in there.
Yeah.
You know, oh my God.
So I looked at the way, and then the waistcoat as well.
You can get a new waistcoat.
No, but this is the thing. Then there was a flappy bit at the front. I had a little kangaroo pouch. And again, I was going, did anyone not measure the bottom of my jollar when we were here?
No, well, I think that's for bonbons. That's like for George, if you get the sweet
if
cards.
I wanted to wear a bum bag or something.
No, if you're at a sweet cards, well, you can open that up and close it and you can keep your sweets in it.
Also, the waistcoat was pure long. Like it was longer. I literally would have to part the waistcoat to get to the toilet area.
You're joking me.
And I kind of said, is the waistcoat not a bit long? And they said, no, it's fine.
Why are they saying that?
That's the way it's supposed to be.
No, it's not. That's lies.
The jacket was perfect.
Bring your man back. Why is he on a Fly Emirates flight to fucking Dubai? Bring him back and let him tell me that this isn't too long.
Now, we and Sean talked after, and in fairness, they probably make it in such a way where it comes back and there's alterations.
Yeah.
So all of them were done and happy out. So all the alterations are there. Now, you can't alter the waistcoat because it looks cat. But the reason it looks cat is because
you could
I
alter
picked it.
You could throw it into the bin.
You could literally, you'd have to take half it out and replace it with a more reasonable other half.
The best alteration to be made to that man is to put a straight pack on a flight to Morocco and say, one of ye enjoy that.
I spotted the buttons issue early on in the consultation. And I said, lads, we need to get different buttons. And he says, "Jizz, we've no buttons.
There's no buttons here at all.
They're all in Morocco."
You've always been a globalist.
I've always been a globalist. Yeah, I like the idea of it being made in one. I am very fond of that idea.
Ray's shoes are coming from Ethiopia.
DJ, but most of the stuff in my life is from China.
There's 4 kids working on it right now as we speak.
Most of my
and their little fingers are red raw, and we're going, you better get it done by Saturday, guys. Come on now. So, there's a lovely tip in it for you, a bottle of water, and Ray's fucking. They're like, but sir, I can't just get the end of the shoelaces on. And I'm going, hang on now, I'll show you the end of my shoelace in a minute, boy, if you don't get that fucking made for Ray. So Ray, he's a global entity, or Raymond.
Thankfully, the gentleman then had an idea. He said, come upstairs. And we went upstairs, and there was a load of suits upstairs, and said, we can take the buttons off this one.
Yeah.
And there were like a burgundy tint to them, which would have worked a bit better. Yeah. You could see that. The gentleman in the first place probably shouldn't have put a grey button on a grey suit.
Yeah. So where is that
And
guy?
I know nothing about style.
Yeah.
We're witness of protection. He's in Florida.
He's got like this fella. Like we're gonna have this. Like he's in Cambodia. I'd love if you said to them, it was Peter that measured me, and they were like, "Oh, don't tell me he came in again." Imagine. For fuck's sake, I thought we locked the door. He doesn't work here. He just hangs around. Imagine.
Yeah, no. In fairness, the book that measured me up and everything, he's the nicest fella in the world. He honestly, I know the guy. And he's a lovely, lovely fella. And in fairness, I am trying to question myself going, did I push the grey buttons? Or was it his idea? Or had he no other option the way I was going? I feel like I might have put him in a difficult position, and him being the nice fella that he is, he just went with me.
Yeah.
Brendan.
What did his guide dog reckon?
What?
What's the guide
What's
dog
the guide
reckon?
dog thing? No, stop it.
No, like the thing is, hang on now, because we've got as far as the buttons. So you've changed the buttons.
The buttons have now been changed. There's everything's been altered. So the jacket and the trouser are grand. You'd have to burn the waistcoat because I fucked that up.
Yeah, that's your fault.
So now I'm in a situation where even if you did all of this, right, I still look like I'm starting in second class in a really expensive school.
Oh no.
Yeah. So,
oh man, you're up with Enoch Burke, man, above. You're about to, he's at the door every time you walk through.
Yeah, he's got a nice suit, man.
He's got a great suit, man. Can I come in? No,
so
you
what
can't.
I think I might have to do is, now the thing about it is, I then rang EJ's and I came running back, crawling.
Yeah, crawling back, useless sack of shit.
Now in fairness, we're getting the groomsmen suits in there. So I says to EJ's, I said, is there any chance you can help me fix this thing that I got? And I have to take responsibility. They were my design choices. No one put a gun to my head. No one says, you're getting that silver and that's the end of it.
Yeah.
So he just said, don't bother, come in Tuesday evening and we'll see, can we work the grey suit?
Tomorrow, is it?
It's tomorrow. Something like an old tie clip or a pocket watch or an old...
Is that what you're expecting to happen?
Or a handkerchief or something.
You're expecting that he'll just go up and just kind of, like when they adjust the tie. And you'll go, geez, that's it. How the fuck do you do that?
So it'll be that or I'll have to get a different suit.
Yeah, so I get the feeling that EJ will be selling 400 quid better off tomorrow.
There'll be a different suit sold.
And he'll be laughing at you going out the door, saying, make sure you go to McGee now next time for your next wedding.
Yeah.
You know? I do feel bad for you.
No, it's fine though, but I'll have two suits then.
But you took an awful notion going up.
I did,
that, didn't
but
you?
again, it was a fear of not fitting into the normal suit because of the fact that I didn't go to the gym.
But hang on now, you're not like... When you say that, you're talking like you're 10-ton Tessie.
I'm not 10-ton Tessie.
So
I'm about 6.
People,
6-ton Tessie.
No, but people your size go into suits like you
I
don't
know,
look.
yeah,
You look like all of us look.
I made loads of mistakes. It's the second mistake I've made this year.
I
The
know,
first one
Ray.
was the van.
Marion Laurie, you don't know that yet. You
That's
don't know that she might work out, Ray.
yeah.
That's not fair
No,
on her.
The van earlier in the year was a bad move on my behalf. I didn't know it, but and now I've done it again.
Yeah, and you won't. That's the end of all of Ray's mistakes. Come here, I have a timeshare option for you, Matt. Wait, hear me out for a half an hour.
Yeah,
you get a free set of golf clubs. That's you can say no.
So all going well tomorrow. We'll go in and we'll either fix the grey suit or I'll be in a different suit. But all will be revealed then on Saturday.
Would you wear a black tux and just let us wear the black suits?
I think I'd enjoy a black tux.
Yeah. Okay,
What's a black tux?
It's the tux, Sheen.
What is the tux? Madeira in black. You're not wearing tuxes.
No, we're wearing suits.
So what's a tux? What's the difference between a suit and a tux?
A tux has lights on the inside of the...
Lights on the inside of the what?
Yeah, so they're electric. The jacket's electric.
Oh God, it's an Eddie Lee jacket.
There's Eddie Lee lights in it. And when you press them, the thing the tux pants are different as well. They're shaped different, and you don't wear belts with a tux. Like
no! Well, I can't. No, that's ruled it out completely.
No.
Because I don't work in this world without a belt.
No, I'm telling you,
of string.
they have the things at the side that you tighten up.
Oh, the straps.
And it sits above your gusses.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, right.
It sits above the guntan, yeah.
I don't know now.
And we'll get you one of those shirts that have all the frills.
Oh, the frills. Laura, I love this now. Yeah.
I can't believe you picked a shiny silver base for your...
It's terrible.
I mean, that is
and school uniform grey then
to
go with
God.
it.
I'm telling you, lads, I fucking keep saying this. A simple old black suit
we will
goes
share.
a long way.
I have a little collage of my many facial expressions as this fitting was going on.
So can I see the suit? No, I can't.
You can. I can see it there now. Yeah.
Can I see it? Show me. I can't believe this.
Yeah. So just. Yeah.
I won't show it to the people here because obviously you might get married in it.
No, I'm just going to see what you think. Stop.
I can't wait.
There's me. So just look at that there real quick. Not the worst as you.
You look like...
Can you see the buttons? No.
No, you can't see the buttons.
No, you can't see the buttons. They're magic.
You look so comfortable.
I'm so uncomfortable in it. But it did fitted me in fairness, which is nice. Suit, right, give us the phone there.
No, do you know what it is about that suit? You look like you pulled it out of a wardrobe because your brother died.
Give me the phone. Alex. Oh,
you look like your wife said to you, I must pull out your suit, Ray.
It looks like the suit I wore to me grad, which was, same. That's the last time I wore a grey suit. Now look at the back of the waistcoat.
Oh, for the love of fuck Oh, for the...
If you want to turn down the brightness.
What is wrong with you? Look at what he picked.
Oh, Jesus, tonight.
Don't show it to anybody now. I'm embarrassed.
Ray. You look like fucking... what was your man's name? Dennis, what's his name? From the snooker.
I told you, the snooker player's waistcoat.
Man, you're like Ken Doherty in the 80s. The big Steve Davis heading you. Look at the bad pants at the back as well, man.
Where's that?
They look at the bad pants at the back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't show anyone.
It's terrible, yeah. Yeah.
They're hanging down off your arse.
They'll all be fixed, but sure, I've no arse. We both know that. If only I had the cheek of you. Do you know?
Man, your man had some cheek doing that, man.
Yeah, that's the experience. Sorry, now we've rabbited on about this for far too long.
It's holy shit, man. And Laura's dress is grand, is it? Yeah.
Laura's dress is absolutely immaculately beautiful.
Yeah.
And she'll be stunning.
And you picked that for her as well, did you?
No, I did nothing to do with that. She
You
went
had
off and did that herself. But she hopes that I feel like a princess come Tuesday evening.
Ray, you will absolutely.
I hope so.
Of course you will.
Yeah,
of course you will. We'll get that sorted somehow. Fuck me.
Yeah, that's the crack. I'll keep you posted, lads. You'll be on the edge of your seats now come the weekend.
I'm a bit worried.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was for the last couple of days.
Jesus.
But I've got over it now.
I wouldn't get married now if I were you.
You just leave it, would you?
I would.
It has thrown me a little bit. It's not what I thought had happened.
I wouldn't bother getting married.
Yeah, okay.
If that was me. In fact, I'd be really self-loathing if that was me.
Would you?
Oh, I wouldn't get your spirits up now. Going into the weekend.
Why?
Just it's not worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep that in mind.
Okay.
I'll have a great day now.
Yeah,
Can't
no,
wait
you
for
will,
it.
in fairness.
Yeah, I
Right.
look well.
I'd like to talk about, I have one or two more other items.
Yeah.
Right? Have you heard of the kids' court in Longford?
No.
Right. So, there's a school in Longford.
Right.
And outside it is a speed limit on the road.
Okay.
Right? And if people are caught speeding outside the school, they have a choice. They can either pay a fine and get penalty points, or they can go up in front of the kids' court.
That is, this is true.
This is
that
true.
Is brilliant.
It's a pilot thing that was run in Longford, and they had, out of all the people, so the cops obviously set up outside the school and started catching people willy-nilly.
Yeah.
You know? Because everybody would be flying past schools
Yeah.
at unacceptable speeds.
Yeah.
So 3 out of the people that were caught decided to go for the kids' court.
You're joking.
Yeah, and the kids' court was basically like 4 children from the school, and they had to come into the school, this adult, and sit in front of them, and the kids had to quiz them on why they were speeding.
I sentence you to 25 days of dishes. I'm not doing them, Daddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a conflict of interest here? The 4 of them are my kids. I was dropping them off when I got caught. I said, lads, I have a time. I'm late for work. I'm going to have to hop out now. I'm not slowing down.
It would be very funny though if the obviously the adults come in and just sat there in a little school chair, so they looked ridiculous. For sure. It was very, very demasculating.
Yeah, and that's where your suit.
Yeah. Stop.
Into the court.
No, so no, they had to sit there in the little chair. But imagine if they brought a high flying like Jason Lawyer in with them,
Yeah,
or a
imagine.
solicitor going,
Yeah.
objection.
Yeah,
no,
imagine.
no, you can fuck off now, so you can.
Yeah, imagine. Order. I will not have this going on during my playtime.
Yeah.
No way.
No way.
The boys are trying to read Rodal over the corner.
Yeah.
Please now, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Mr. Solicitor.
Yeah, Ms. McDermott, in acting as the judge,
Yeah.
she's going, no,
shagging, wait.
No, you can't object.
Now, where's my cheese strings? Come on now. Come on. Where's my baby bell? Come on now.
We'll adjourn.
Excuse me, can we wrap this up? I need a nap.
We'll adjourn for small break.
Yeah. We'll adjourn 10 minutes. I have a small game of hopscotch. I'm going to play a game of hopscotch. I'll be back in then, okay?
Anyway.
I have hopscotch as well, and I have a twig outside. It's a gun. I have to shoot it at Morris, okay?
So that was my kid's
That's
court.
what a great idea that is.
But it definitely does focus the mind. If I was speeding past school, next thing 3 weeks later, if I'm sitting in front of the very kids that I endangered.
Yeah, like that is. But like, can they hand out sentences?
Well, I think there was some sentences.
You get 7 days of homework.
Or maybe, or for every day after big break, you had to collect the litter from around the school.
Oh, and
Stuff like that. That's really embarrassing too.
I'd be throwing down some Snickers wrappers and shit, man. I'm like, pick that up, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Why am I gone piece of shit and piece of garbage?
No. That was my first bit I wanted to talk to you about. And the second thing I want to talk to you about is a lady I've seen on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
And she is a weird lady, but also quite enthralling.
Okay.
She gives tours of her bedroom. And yeah.
What kind of a way now?
What kind of way? So she'd just be standing there going, right, here is my bedroom.
No.
Bedroom.
This is me
And
over
said,
in the corridor.
This is my keyboard wall.
I want some
Where she
keyboard.
has
What's the
loads computer keyboards stuck to the wall.
Right.
Loads of them.
Yeah.
Right?
Old Dells and old
all
HPs,
sorts of different,
Hewlett Packard.
Yeah, and then there's a second keyboard wall, which are actual musical keyboards.
Right.
Where she has all them stuck. So loads of Casios and
Yamahas.
and Yamahas.
A Yamaha motif.
Yeah.
An old Casio M940.
A wee Korg. You know,
A wee Korg up in the York there as well.
So
No Nord. She might have an old Nord, right?
It gets worse. She has a sea-themed bed area. So basically the bed is like...
She's sleeping underwater.
No, it's kind of blue and there's like shells painted on the wall and then there's pictures of dolphins and all different sea creatures.
That's not comfortable sleeping, by the way.
Well, no, it's just a bed. Like,
No, but I mean the atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
The atmosphere of that blue weird shit, man.
Yeah, it gets worse.
Yeah, okay.
She has a picture frame collection. So
Okay.
she has a whole heap of different picture frames.
And what's in them?
Pictures of nail clippers. All different types of nail clippers. So just like...
What kind of fucking fetishes are people into?
She also has...
When does this woman start double clicking the mouse to herself, Ray? Because if you're telling me that this woman...
clicking the mouse...
If you're telling me this woman with the keyboard walls is giving fellas fucking tours of her room, she starts double clicking the mouse at some stage.
No. So she has a nail clipper carousel. So it's an actual carousel with nail clippers in that goes round. Then she has a worm wall, which is a wall completely covered in pictures of different types of worms.
She's about to run out of walls here now, Ray. Don't tell me she's supposed 6 more walls.
Then she got this candy machine. You know them little candy machines with the little plastic balls in them?
Yeah.
Right? So this is a Jimmy Neutron candy machine.
Like ping pong balls being
No, they're the little plastic balls that you kind of open up and then there's a little thing inside.
Oh, yeah,
them.
yeah.
But instead of what she has in them is little pictures of Jimmy Neutron. Right?
Okay.
And then under the candy machine is dirt that she plays with. So it's a little kind of little white picket fence around like clay. And in the clay, you can dig in the clay. And when you get to the bottom of the clay, you see more pictures of Jimmy Neutron underneath the surface of the clay.
What job does this woman do?
Yeah. I don't know.
Hang on now.
But this is now, it's just something that Laura showed me.
Stop.
And I have to say, it was a bit unsettling.
Yeah. This woman, I heard a guy talking. And he said that society and generations move. Every second generation is the exact opposite of the one that became before us.
Right.
So when you talk about millennials and boomers and all them, the idea is that some people are just mad individual and conservative for a full generation going, we better get this shit sorted out and don't mind your crying.
Yeah.
Then you have a generation then that go, but why don't we cry for everybody in the world and let everybody be everybody? This woman is part of that fucking generation right now. If she can go around the place with a keyboard wall, not even double clicking the mouse for herself, which means she's useless. Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
And looking at Jimmy Neutron that's a woman that needs to get up and get out and get on with it.
Well, she does get up and get out and get on with it. On one occasion, she also do some outfits. And one of the things was Barbie themed. And she got about 9 different Barbie dolls and she stuck them onto her outfit and she wore them out.
Okay. I can't say this next bit, so it's really annoying that I can't say what I want to say.
What did you want to say?
I just want to say, would she be exempt from work?
I don't know. This room could be in a specialist care facility. In fairness, yeah. It could be.
You know, with this woman, might she get subsidised because she's not fit to work? Like,
She's not feeling well. You wouldn't know. Maybe she's just very creative and individualistic. Like in
But
fairness,
that's not creative. That's
but
not
we
creative. It's not
we're
creative.
not understanding the randomness of it.
I know.
Laura loved it. She's followed now the whole time.
But
videos
why?
of her coming up.
Loves
Because she's
what,
just
though?
so weird and wonderful and just esoteric.
See, that's the problem. We're celebrating the weird people now, Ray.
Have I used that word correctly, Brendan? Esoteric. Thank you. Just don't want him, the lamplight, picking me up on it.
He'll be fucking listening. Luke, he'll be listening. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
well,
that.
that's after he gets over you fingering him at the weekend. Thank you, Brendan.
Come here now.
Yeah, stuff for you, Luke.
We're doing too much celebrating of the weird and wonderful.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Can you not celebrate it?
No.
Okay.
Because people need to get on with business, right?
The business.
What's annoying me, this is what's annoying me. I don't know this woman from Eileen, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is what's really gets frustrating. She has enough time, space, and funding to go about her business and create her ideal world.
She's using the funding that she's supposed to use to mind herself.
No, but I don't know that.
Second-hand thrift shop Jimmy Neutron candy machine.
No, but I don't know that though. Like maybe she works 80 hours. I don't know. But what I'm saying, I don't think she does. If she this,
I think she's a normal person.
But the thing is, I'm then trying my best to get by in life. The stuff I've hung up on the wall here is about 6 hours between it all.
Yeah, but if she come in and looked at it, but there's probably less than 6 euro in her room because she got it on the thrift shop. She come in here and go, what the hell is with you? Why have you a penguin up there? Why do you have a teddy bear lion?
That's my lion.
What's with the red jersey? What's that about? What?
That's Ion.
Ion? The lion.
Yeah.
In Zion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
No, I know, because like that's the thing. Like what you're saying is I'm a useless piece of shit as well, and I get that.
You
mate.
just have
I'm
your
with
own
you.
style. I'm in here and looking at all the shite you've in the room, and I'm kind of going, oh well, look whatever you're into.
Well, one of them is a poster of a gig that you done, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, bring it back on me. Come
No,
here.
I just worry about these people that we're watching going, excuse me. Like I said this at the live show as well. Like there is TikTok pages that are just women farting.
Yeah.
And these women, I mean, are they civil servants?
Yeah, but you love it.
Well, I'm not that big into it. I just watch it in nighttime on my own.
You'd love me in the morning because Laura does get up early in the morning, really
and she
early.
farts the house
No,
down.
she doesn't. She leaves the room. If she wants to do that, she leaves the room.
If Laura wants to fart,
She has to go somewhere to
she
do
actually
it.
leaves Sligo.
Gets in the bus out to Ballysonare.
She gets on a bus to Westmeath.
No.
She lets out a wee fart, goes back then the train
That
again.
girl doesn't fart around me, so I don't know, does she?
No.
But I have to say that when she does leave the room, and it does happen, she leaves the room in the morning, and she'd be up like 6:30, 7:15 for the work.
Yeah.
And I would be about 10 minutes after she leaves. I just let it all out. And it's really loud. And sometimes she'll text me and go, oh my God, you're disgusting. But you gotta do it.
And she's actually up at work when she says that. She can hear you though.
Come here. We have to talk. We were supposed to go to Alan Clark's Big News Coming Soon podcast.
Yeah.
And then obviously you couldn't because family commitments.
I was entertaining Yanks.
You were entertaining the Yanks.
Mm-hmm.
Did they bring money home to you?
I haven't seen it yet now, to be
Well,
honest.
that's the least. There should be an envelope of money handed
Yeah.
to you going, look, mind yourself.
few
I know you're
pounds.
living in pure squalor here.
Yeah, and I heard that there's a woman with a keyboard wall and she's making a fortune. I felt bad for you.
Yeah. So you were entertaining the Yanks, but myself and Laura tipped up to the Alan Clark Big News Coming Soon podcast
TF,
show. The
Royal.
TF. We also brought Emma and Sharon.
Yep.
They took 2 of the tickets that you didn't use, and we gave away one of the tickets.
We did.
I tried to give away both of them.
Yeah.
I went twice with women, and none
did.
of them could get babysitters.
Yeah, well, none of them, you're used to getting rejected by women, right?
Yeah, so that they couldn't get. They could, and in fairness, I felt really bad for them because they genuinely wanted to go, but
Yeah.
they couldn't. It was too late.
We left it too late,
we
yeah,
left
yeah.
too late.
Yeah.
But then Frank won it.
Oh boy, Frank.
Fair play to Frank. I said, Frank, please take the tickets. He said, yeah, no bother. I just don't have anyone that'll go with me because the rugby was on.
Yeah. Oh, the rugby was on as well, yeah.
Men didn't
Yeah.
want to go to this, but Frank says, look, I'm not big into the rugby. I'll go to see it. I'd love to go.
Yeah.
So fair play to Frank.
Fair play to Frank for taking the ticket off our hands.
I can tell you it was a marvellous, for starters,
Unreal.
2,500 people. Wow.
Wow. That is 2,500 people.
Yeah.
Think about that.
For starters, the bar and the TF didn't know what to do with itself.
Yeah, I didn't even know that there was 2,500
No.
people in Mayo.
No, they got the shock of their lives. It got to the point where the show actually started and people were still trying to get pints. But
Oh,
people
jeez.
were mad for the pints.
Yeah.
I think Alan Clark creates this, come on, we'll have the crack.
Come on, we had the pints.
So everybody's going, right, going to drink to face himself.
Yeah, he's like the Taylor Swift of Mayo.
He was. That's what he was on Saturday night. He's
He is.
full Taylor Swift.
He's the Taylor Swift of Mayo.
Yeah.
The crack that he can create from what I can see on his Instagram and other people sharing it,
Yes.
influencers and such, it looked like it was unreal.
It's marvellous.
It looked like it was my second favourite live podcast show.
It would have been your second
After
favourite.
the 2nd of November in Anderson's.
Yeah, they did twice as much as we did.
Bastards.
That's literally 50%. So if you come to a Kendy and Raybo podcast show,
You'll get half the
You'll
crack.
get half what Alan did.
I mean, if that doesn't get you to come, I don't know what does. Like,
We're half as good.
but he had Donald Byrne, he had Garen Noon,
Yeah.
he had
Garen Noon was tremendous.
he had Cowboys Kelly.
Cowboy Kelly was tremendous.
Yeah, like all these great guests,
Yeah.
like,
There
and the
was
best we could get was Alan Clark.
There was a lady, Fiona, I think her name was. She was a guard. She
Oh,
works
yeah.
as a guard.
Savage.
Marvellous. Now, I thought I had seen her on one of Alan Clark's podcasts. And the girls turned around to me when she came out and she said, what's this girl? And I said, I think she owns a quarry.
She's a
I think her and her husband own a quarry.
well, that would have thrown them way off.
But that's what I thought. For some reason in my head, she owned a quarry. Because there was some little clip of her and Alan driving somewhere and I thought it was going to a quarry. So I was convinced this girl owned a quarry. She didn't talk about the quarry at all. And I felt like a right stupid idiot then because everybody, the girls and everything with me are like, what's the story with the quarry? She's guard. Like, she's not to do with it. She's model. She doesn't do quarrying.
So this is a model guard.
Model guard.
Okay.
That sells candles.
Gee, she's an little entrepreneur.
She's little aunt. She started a candle business and she said it's the best candles you'd ever smell.
Is she?
And she started the big candle business because she was buying candles in Duns and she was so disappointed when she'd light it. And she'd go, Shite.
Rotten.
Rotten candy.
I mean, if we have learned anything from her, is that Duns have shite candles.
No, they don't.
No,
in
they
fairness.
do.
No, don't.
Actually,
This was just one that wasn't as good as the
no,
others.
I would boycott Duns
No, will
candles.
you stop?
No, everyone should.
We've done enough damage to big names in Ireland today. Let's just...
Don't buy anything in Duns. I got a tub of Pringles and I lit it up. Yes, it was rotten.
Right.
No, this woman, is she still a guard?
She's still a guard, yeah.
So she's a guard who talks in public.
She's a guard who's allowed to speak in public.
Like, it must be tough on her when she's working. Then they go, "Oh, look at you, Missy model yourself. Is it lovely?
with
Yeah,
the
I'm getting a
candles.
fine, am I?
I don't know. Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to do with that now? That parking ticket, I'm going to burn it.
Just like one of your candles.
Yeah, just like one of your candles.
Anyway, she didn't mention the quarry once,
Yeah,
which I was
biddy.
disappointed
Why
with.
did you think she?
I don't
ran
know.
a quarry?
I'll find out. I have to ask Alan what was the story with her, and was there ever a moment where he referred
Where
to
she owned the quarry.
where she owned the quarry, and he drove to it and did a video.
I mean, it's possible.
Garen Noon did driving lessons.
Oh yeah, how did
That
you
was
get on?
hilarious.
Yeah.
He can't drive, but he was mad for diffing.
Oh.
So he was just what's diffing again? Diffing
Oh.
is where you drive around with the arse of the cars flying out, is it?
Yeah, and different, and it's where you pierce your eyebrow and you cut your hair into a
That's
mullet.
why he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
He didn't look like that.
So diffin is when you cut your hair into a mullet and pierce your eyebrow.
Yeah.
And wear a jacket that says something like give her nifty for 50 or something.
50 nifties.
Give her 50 up the nifty or something along those lines. That's what diffin is.
It was a marvellous show anyway.
Yeah,
That's it.
and he's doing two more. Letterkenny.
Doing more Letterkenny. You'll have to go to that one now because you missed the last one.
Faith in a Will, he's doing it up in McGonagall's Hotel, whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
And then there's another one in Cork.
Or Cork is the other
So
one. I
if you
wouldn't pronounce
haven't thought about getting tickets, I would suggest you do because they're a marvellous night out.
It's apparently the best live show podcast in the town that it's in at the time.
That's the old what you call joke. That's a
No,
bad base.
I have to. I have to.
You're
give
the
it
most beautiful girl in the room.
Yeah.
In the whole wide room.
Yeah, I have to hand it to him. He produced all that show himself.
He
as
did.
well,
I
like.
think he more than ourselves, he realised when he was after it, like, shite, I give myself too many jobs.
Yeah, Jesus, yeah. That's why we got Pixel Productions.
Yeah,
to
Brian
come in and
McDermott.
to do all of our shows.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Other than that, Ray, in all seriousness, now, best luck. This time next week, you'll be
Thanks.
married.
Then I just said the Patreon as well. I really need to push that at the minute because it's been a very tough week.
Yes, buy a second Zeus.
Very tough week. Jesus Christ, and the bills come in for it. It's,
Yeah.
but it's grand.
If you're wondering what the incentive is for Patreon, you
Help
number
me.
one, number one, you are genuinely just supporting us.
Yeah.
Number two, we video this every week, and you can watch the video.
That's
and
right.
Number three is that any of our live shows, you go to them for free.
That's right.
But the most important one there really is just that you support us doing this because it makes us have to do it to a certain extent.
It very much pressures us into
Yeah,
it.
it does a little bit. So it tries to
I
keep
did
us on
not
the
want
straight
to,
and
I
narrow.
actually did not want to come in and tell that story this evening.
Well, I never want to do this with you, but because these people are paying, I have to keep
Exactly.
doing it. Like,
Yeah,
Ray, best luck. It's going to be. I've said this to you before. I haven't looked forward to anything like this before.
No,
Ever.
that's marvellous now.
I absolutely.
Me too. I have to
cannot
say,
wait.
so, all joking aside, I am extremely excited.
Ray, it's the best. It's the best day of your life. You're getting married
It'll be tremendous.
to a fella.
To a fella. Very, very good looking fella.
The best looking fella I've ever
Best
seen.
looking
in my
fella
whole
I've
life.
ever seen. Yeah.
Ray, I honestly can't wait. It's going to be absolutely
Sorry
fucking
about
brilliant.
the soup again.
Huh?
Sorry about the soup.
No, we have cup of soups.
Yeah, I actually.
Yeah.
there was
I rang the hotel and
There
see
was
if
a
they have a
small
kettle.
bit of an emergency actually as well during the week where I realised.
Oh, what happened? The cauliflower burned. Oh no.
Oh, I thought there was no mention of teas and coffees.
Oh shit.
And I was thinking, we can't not have teas and coffees. This was a moment where I was on your same page as you with the soup. I was kind of like, no, hold on now.
There has to be tea and coffee.
There has to be tea and coffee. So I emailed the book and I said, is there teas and coffees? And he says, yes, there will be a tea and coffee station opened for around the time the desserts are served.
It better be fucking full, Ray.
But I wondered, like a tea and coffee station. I wonder if there's like something in the filling station.
He meant like, no, there's a filling station down the road, tea and coffee.
Yeah, you can get it down the road.
Yeah, you can have cauliflower tea here if you want or
But
something.
I think the tea and coffee station will be a real social spot where all
it
the
will.
crack will be had.
It will. And I'd
Yeah.
be saying, excuse me, Peter and Eileen, I want stop fucking gabbing. Stop give me gabbing. I want to get me coffee.
One more question for you. Do you know the sweet carts?
Yeah.
Right? You know the sweet carts. Would you prefer that all the sweets are in different jars, or can we put all the sweets into one big jar and mix them all up?
No, don't do that.
Why?
It
Because
looks-
that's what we're doing.
It looks like a trough.
No, it's a big kind of upright vertical jar. It's one of these hurricane things that we got for one of the remembrance candle or something. But we got it too big, so we're now going to fill it with sweets.
Well, the thing is, I can't touch it anyway because I'll shit myself.
Oh, that's right.
I can't dip my hand into that trough.
Oh, that's something I'll have to do tomorrow is get a picture of you and put a big red circle around it with a
Don't
thing.
let him
No mark allowed.
Yeah, I will shit my trousers actually if that happens as well.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be shitting the bed in this beautiful venue that you have.
Fair play.
Lads, we'll see you all.
We're not here next week.
We're not here next week,
because
obviously.
I've obviously married man and I obviously
He's not allowed to do it anymore.
not allowed to do it anymore. But we'll be back the following week.
The
And don't
idea
forget,
is
live show.
Yeah, the live show is on the 2nd of November.
Yeah.
We haven't got a guest yet.
Still trying to talk him into doing it.
Because Ray is getting the suit from the same place. It could be Michael D.
That's it, yeah.
I don't want to give anything away, but it could be Michael D.
yeah,
Higgins.
yeah.
Could be the guest.
He'd be a brilliant guest.
Yeah, I've seen him on the Tommy show, and he's quick.
Yeah. Come here, just before we go, not Pat Keelty. What's his name? Is it Patrick Keelty?
Patrick Keelty.
Yeah, he's running the bother now.
What did
2
he do?
weeks of the same old Irish shite.
Is this?
Yeah.
Is people getting annoyed at it?
Yeah, there was like I see murmurings on the
Like, where's the
interweb.
big guest? Is this?
They're basically going, you have a celebrity booker. Why are you just going down to the RTE canteen and pulling out
Now,
anyone you can figure out?
that's where the trouble is going. They're going to run into trouble there now.
Yeah.
Is where it becomes a big promotion of RTE and how great RTE
Yeah,
is.
there was just...
I had a feeling that it was going to be a case of, and I didn't watch the second episode. Oh, wait, you see how young and hip and trendy and modern RTE is now.
I want Tom Cruise.
And let's bring on Tom Cruise.
I want Tom Cruise and Mel Gibson sitting side by side.
Keelty's about 1 week away from getting on Dunico O'Callaghan and Carol Mullen.
Yes,
that's,
absolutely.
So when he gets them on, not that there's nothing wrong with the boy, but when he gets them on, you go, here now, come on now, Jesus
Come
Christ.
on, Patrick Keelty, pull it out.
We have to get someone savage on it. Yeah. If you don't bring on Cheryl Cole and I can talk to her about how lovely she was when I was a child, I want to hear it. Who's the most famous person? Taylor Swift when she comes for the Eras tour.
You'd enjoy what you call her from that show that you like that you'd want to marry.
Oh yeah, you're dead right, Ray.
Yeah.
What are you on about?
No,
what?
the girl from the Word show.
Rachel Riley.
Yeah, if she was on it now, you'd watch.
She a bitch though, man. She had a load of kids with a fella. Now I don't like her anymore.
Really?
Yeah, because I thought she'd wait.
Oh.
I thought she'd wait for me to be
Wait
finished
for you
with
to
Nicola.
be finished with Nicola.
Yeah, and I'm nearly there. If she had just waited a couple more months, man, she would have met us.
Yeah, it takes you a long time to finish, doesn't it?
No, I have to find. Right now they do say that, Ray. But Brendan, fair play to you, flicking the keys clean off
thanks,
yourself.
Brendan.
Ray, best luck. I can't wait for it.
Say a prayer, lads, that I look like a princess because I really want to.
Oh, you will, of course, man. You're going to look like a fresh
really,
£50 note.
I want to look like a man that was in the gym for 6 months.
Actually, you're going to look like a load of £50 notes, man, if I'm being honest, because that's what it cost you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ray, fair play to me.
Fair play to me.
Good luck.
Good luck.
The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Anderson's Tremendous Event Centre and Wonderful Food Items and Maeve's Cozy Front Lounge.